Hey, konnichiwa, minasan. It's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan. How you doing? You good? I hope you're genki. Well, here we are again with another sales video, another crisis video. And again, sorry for the clickbaity title, but this is even worse than last month. It really is. So these are the top 50 comics for April 2024. Now again, as I explained in my first video from last month, it's only a sample taken from 125 comic book stores, supposedly around the world. So it's a very small sample of the over 3,000 comic book stores. Yeah, so it's giving like a general idea of what's selling in particular comic book stores. So for a highlighted version, because I'm going to go through the top 50 later on, I'll read through the list. But for those who don't like lists, me included, well, I kind of do, but let me give you the highlights. Are you ready for this? Here we go. No surprises. In first place, Ultimate Spider-Man issue 4, the top seller. Closely followed by, in second place, Ultimate X-Men issue 2. So the two Ultimate Universe titles from Marvel doing very, very well. Despite the higher price point for those as well. Don't forget, they're $5.99, aren't they? Okay, this is the big news. In third place, so number 3, was Transformers issue 7 from Image Skybound. So great to see that. Great to see a really quality comic book doing very well in the comic book stores. But you know that, if you've been to a comic book store yourself, if you're friends with the comic book store staff, you'll know that it's selling very well. Okay, DC. Where's DC? Are they in the top 10? No. Are they in the top 20? No. The first DC Comics title is in 21st position, so number 21 in the sales chart. It's the Action Comics issue 1064, The House of Brainiac. I think it's the start of that series, or that start of that story arc. 21st for the first DC Comics. Now don't forget, I was checking back even January, February, Batman was in the top 4, top 5. Where's Batman? You won't believe this. Batman issue 146. 43 out of 50. It didn't even make the top 30 or even the top 40. It was 43rd. Now, okay, again, don't forget, these are not 100% accurate for, all over America. These are taken from around the world. So, but still, Batman has been in the top 5 consistently, since, I don't know, time immemorial, right? How can it be 43rd? It's even beaten by Detective Comics, which is in 41st, so only a couple of places higher, but Detective Comics outselling Batman. Unbelievable. For a couple more indie titles, listen to this. We've got, in 12th position, so top 12, Cobra Commander, issue 4 from Image. Then in 13th, we have a new entry, Space Ghost, issue 1 from Dynamite. So that did very well. In 16th, this was a surprise for me, Image Comics have Universal Monsters, The Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives by Ram V and Dan Waters. So that did really well. Surprisingly well, yeah, 16th. What else have we got? Then Thundercats were in 22nd position. That's from Dynamite. It was Thundercats issue 3. Duke issue 5, the conclusion from Image, was in 26th position. So in the top 30. Amazing, right? And then just a couple more. Something is Killing the Children, which does pretty well every month. That's in 33rd, so it makes the top 40. IDW have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it was like an anniversary issue. It was issue 150. That came in at number 44. And then one more, 50. In the 50th position, we had a Spawn title. Not one of the ongoing Spawn, it was a new entry, a new release. Spawn Rat City issue 1 came in at 50th from Image. So there we go. That's the breakdown, the highlights or the lowlights, as you can say. So Marvel have got 9 comics in the top 10, and then there was 1 by Image. That makes the top 10. 9 by Marvel, 1 by Image, 0 by DC. Okay. Now bear with me, I'm going to go through the list in more detail, but yeah, thanks for watching this far, and are you as shocked as I am? Something's not right with this. I mean, how can DC go from having, Batman or Detective, maybe Superman in the top, at least the top 10 to 20, to go down to the, 30, 40, close to the 50th position? People have just had enough of DC by the sounds of it. or randomly all the stores that are being sampled just don't have, DC customers. But that's a bit unlikely, isn't it? People who buy comics usually they like both, or there'll be a strong Marvel fans, strong DC fans, or people just like decent comics. If you've got a really good, top selling or a good quality DC story from Batman or Superman or whatever, you think it's going to be selling well. Okay, let's get on with the list in more detail. So it says here the data. The data was collected based on a 4-week month from April 7th to May 4th, 2024. These sales rankings represent sales to consumers by comic stores during the period. This is the top 50 comics on the public site. If you want the top 200, you've got to subscribe for the pro site, and it's quite pricey. I think it's like $11 or $12 a month to get those figures. Okay, here we go. Let's go through the list. So, as I already said, Ultimate Spider-Man 4 and Ultimate X-Men issue 2, they're the top two. And sorry, I made a mistake with the price. I thought they were $5.99. It says $4.99 here. Transformers issue 7 in number 3. Number 4 was Amazing Spider-Man 47. So despite the dissatisfaction with Zeb Wells' run, it's still selling very well. Top 4. Then we have a new entry, a new title, Deadpool Wolverine World War III issue 1. That came in at number 5, so the top 5 seller. Number 6, we have Blood Hunt issue 1 by Marvel Comics. Again, these are all Marvel, apart from the one image title. So, are you reading Blood Hunt? What do you think of the first issue? Great art by Pepe Larraz, I'll say that. In 7th position, we've got Ultimate Black Panther issue 3, still doing well. And then Amazing Spider-Man issue 48. But don't forget, there are 2 issues coming out each month. No wonder the art sucks. In position 9, we've got Fall of the House of X issue 4. And then in 10th position, Avengers Twilight issue 5, which is good. It's worth a read, by the way, if you're not reading that. Now, from 11 to 20, we have Rise of the Powers of X issue 4 from Marvel again in 11th. 12th position, we've got the Cobra Commander issue 4 of 5. Good to see that doing well. And then the surprise new entry was Space Ghost issue 1 in 13th. Blood Hunt, the Red Band version. Not a lot of difference to that, but that came in at 14th, so it got a lot of sales. They kind of got double the sales, didn't they, for the Blood Hunt by doing that. Very clever by Marvel. And that was $6.99, by the way, I forgot to say. Mamma mia! 15th position, we have Wolverine issue 47, which again is still doing very well. Okay, let me move the screen ahead. In 16th, we have the Universal Monsters Creature from the Black Lagoon. Then 17th, Spectacular Spider-Men issue 2. That's a $3.99 title, by the way. 18th position was X-Men 97 issue 2. Again, $3.99. Now we get a jump in price here. $5.99 for Star Wars Darth Maul Black, White and Red issue 1. That's from Marvel, of course, and that was in 19th. Top 20, just making the 20th position, Edge of Spider-Verse issue 3 from Marvel. Now here we go. This is the first DC Comics. My goodness, in 21st position, Action Comics issue 1064, The House of Brainiac, $4.99. Then we have Thundercats issue 3, doing well, in 22nd by Dynamite. Another DC Comics title, the second one, is in 23rd position. It's Nightwing issue 113. Then we get Wolverine issue 48. So was that a double month for Wolverine? It is, isn't it? That came in at 24th. And then top 25, another DC Comics, only the third title from DC. It was Superman issue 13, again the House of Brainiac story arc. In 26, we have Duke 5 of 5 from Image. Great to see that, and only $3.99 as well. Love that miniseries. So good by Joshua Williamson and Tom Riley. Then we get Ultimate Spider-Man issue 1. Of course, it's a reprint. Goodness knows what printing it is. 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That came in at 27th. That's higher than a lot of the DC titles, and that's a reprint. In 28th, X-Men issue 34. And then 29th, Incredible Hulk issue 11. In 30th position, we have another DC comic, so I made a mistake. It wasn't 25th, sorry. It's the Batman Superman World's Finest issue 26. That just made the top 30. That should be higher up. That's a great series. And then closely followed by Wonder Woman, written by Tom King at the moment. Issue 8 just drops at 31. So DC Comics, there we go again. In 32nd position, X-Men Forever issue 2. from Marvel. And 33, Something is Killing the Children, issue 36. That's still doing well, still going strong. It's up to 36. You got to say respect for that now. Deadpool issue 1 comes in at number 34. Didn't like that. I didn't think it was very good. Ultimate Spider-Man issue 3, so still selling well from the month before. That's 35th bestseller. Goodness gracious me, from April. Okay, then we have Daredevil issue 8 in 36th position. Still doing okay, but look at that. That was a $9.99 anniversary. And to be honest, I thought it was a bit of a waste of money.
How dare you!
In 37, we have Resurrection of Magneto issue 4. And then 38th position, The Batman, First Night issue 2 of 3. It's a black label book, so it's $6.99, a mature book. Fantastic art in that. That came in at 38th. It actually beat the Batman issue for that month, if you can believe it. Now, surely something has to do with the actual date of release for that. But I can't believe there's a Batman, we've not even got to it yet. There's no Batman yet. We have to look further down the list. Okay, in 39th, we have Star Wars, Darth Vader. So that's still a solid seller. And then 40th, Avengers issue 13. Okay, let's go. Scroll down a little bit more so you can get 41 to 50. You can see it more clearly. In 41st position, it was Detective Comics, issue 1084. 42nd, Fantastic Four, issue 19. In at 43, Batman 146. How the heck is it so low? What happened there? In 44th position, the only one by IDW in the top 50, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 150. So an anniversary issue, as I said. Then good to see Feral, issue 2 from Image. That came in at 45. In 46, we have Batman and Robin issue 8, so another DC Comics, and the last DC comic in the top 50. 47, Roxxon presents Thor issue 1. Missed that completely. 48th is Invincible Iron Man 17. 49th, Ghost Rider Final Vengeance issue 2. And then, as I said earlier, in 50th position, Spawn Rat City issue 1.
Oh, sniff that.
And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching this far. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed my countdown. Yeah, I still can't get over that. DC, what is going on? It's pretty frightening for them. So, I hope to see you in a future video. I'll hopefully have a review, maybe another review out this week. If you've not seen my review of The Boy Wonder issue 1, which I enjoyed. Some people are kind of not enjoying it as much, but I thought it was a decent start. Do check that out on the channel. And also the Savage Sword of Conan issue 2 review from last week. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear from you. Do let me know in the comments what you think of these sales. And yeah, as always, keep watching. And if you're not subscribed, come on, what are you doing? This has been Gray, Wakizashi's Teahouse, signing off for the night. Matane.